Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I would like to cover with you the patterns in solid edge. We'll concentrate in this about circular and rectangular pattern and how we can edit them and modify them in the process. Okay, so as you can see, this is the part we're gonna try to accomplish for this video. And as you can see, just this is like a square, and we in the pattern here, so I'm gonna concentrate on the point here, which is the one in the middle in of the pattern of this square, 45 degrees square. So just you will see that I need to locate this point and this point and some point, and we'll light the side. So without further ado, let's go to the solid edge. I'm gonna open a new file. I'm gonna go to the top, and in the center I would like to start with a rectangle by center. We're gonna put it here, so put the dimensions 160 by 160. So I'm gonna go in this location. Okay, so I'm gonna make it fit, and then I can reduce it the way I want. Okay, now I need to make a curve, or the edge here, like a curved edge. So I'm gonna go to fillet, and this should be 15. So I put 15, and the quickest way to do the fillet in the corner is just you point to the corner, and you click on the corner, and automatically it will make the fillet in this particular corner. Another way of doing it, you can click on this line and the other line. Okay, but the quickest is just to click on the corner. As you can see here, you go to the corner and you click. So now we're done with that. Let's make sure that we have the right dimension. So this from here to here is 160, and from here to here 160, and the curve here is 15. Now let's go to the home, and we're gonna do extrusion. So we're gonna go to extrusion, face, click on this face, right click, and then I'm gonna go 15. Okay, so we're done with this one. Let me go back again to the top. I'm gonna get I'm gonna concentrate in one corner, so let me zoom in one corner, and then get circle by center, and the first circle is 15 diameter. So highlight the curve here, so this way you can get the center of the circle. Here it is. When you see the circle of the center, you click. Good. The second one is 10, I believe. 10, yes. Enter. So I'm going to go to the same center and click this one. Now I'm going to go to home and start the extrusion. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to subtract. Okay, we can make like a chain or single, doesn't matter. So this one, right click, through next, and then I'm gonna go to the bottom. Okay, so now I went through next, and then another extrusion from this one here, right, and subtract, cut, and then I'm gonna highlight. Okay, right click here, and I'm gonna go down 4. Okay, so now we got the first corner. I'm gonna go back to the top view. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna create the first pattern, which is the rectangle. Okay, here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight this hole here. And once you highlight it, you see the pattern here is highlighted, and then what I'm gonna click on a rectangular pattern, and then automatically what is gonna make me, this is my center. I'm gonna go from there. So now you see, now I'm gonna scroll. What I can do is just when I come closer to the curve here, it will make it to be in the center of the curve. You see here? You see this circle? It means that the square is gonna be in this location here. Now it make a pattern, maybe what? 5 by 5. I don't need 5 by 5. Let me make it 3 by 3. So I'm gonna put 3, and I'm gonna go to the other one and make it 3 and say enter. So this way I made the pattern 3 by 3. Okay, now the next step is to locate the square where we're gonna put the corner. So what we're gonna do now is get a rectangle, rectangle by center, and this should be 70 by 70. Okay. Now I'm gonna highlight this surface, and then I'm gonna lock to this surface. So this means that everything will gonna be drawn on the top of the surface here. Okay. Now let's get a circle by center. I'm gonna diameter 6. I'm gonna put 6 here. Okay, and then go back to the corner here. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna go to the home and do extrusion plus add. Okay, I'm gonna highlight this circle, right click, it's gonna go up. I'm gonna go up 6. Then so I created this one. Now I don't need this square anymore, so let me get rid of it. Again, let me highlight this, get rid of it, and get rid of it. Okay, now I'm gonna go to this top view, and I'm gonna select this small items here, and then I'm gonna say I need a pattern. I'm gonna say rectangular pattern. Okay, and in the rectangular pattern I'm gonna, you see this location here, so when you go it will create any pattern you want. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just, I can choose any pattern I want, any drawing. Okay, let me draw it like this. Okay, so first I needed to have it, the dimension I need here, this should be 36, and the other dimension here should be 36. And okay, and now, so the pattern, now we are concentrating on the center here. Now what I'm gonna do now is I need to edit the pattern. How to edit the pattern? To edit the pattern, you go back to see the word pattern 3 by 3. I'm gonna click on it. This will open the editing menu, so you can see the menu here for editing, and I can change the number of, instead of 3 I want it 5 by 5, and put 5 also here. And so now I have 5 by 5 pattern. Okay, let me go back to the pattern to edit. So now I wanna say that, you see in this edit menu. Okay, here you see here, this is for add to pattern. Here is to put the reference point. Okay, reference point. So what I want to do is I'm going to click on the reference point, and I want, when we started, the one in the center, I want it to be the reference point. So I'm going to click on the reference point here, and come here, back here, and click here to make it the reference point. So when I click this reference point, you see now it moved everything and make this point as the reference point. Okay, so I say okay. So now I say okay. So now you see the okay here. I'm gonna click on the okay. So this way I created a pattern on the mid, the one I just draw is the center of this pattern. Now, if I want to rotate the pattern, once the pattern have it, and you see this wheel, what I need to do is just I need to bring this wheel to be in the center here. Okay, when I leave it in the center, now I want to rotate this one around the center, so I'm going to click on the wheel. Now it's going to keep rotating here, so I need it 45 degrees, so I can say, okay, so I want it, I'm going to type 45 degrees, 45 degrees. And this way I created the rotated pattern. Okay. Oh, one of the things we forgot, okay, is, let me escape first and this will show you what I mean. Okay. So now if I look at the thing, I have the pattern as a 45 degrees, and now the major one for myself is the one in the middle. So I'm gonna click on the one in the middle. Suppose I want to make a curve. I forgot to add this round, so I'm gonna click on the round, and I'm gonna go to the one I'm using as my reference. I'm gonna click on the edge here and then give me 1 millimeter. This is what I want. I'm gonna say okay. So now I created the pattern here. Now, how can I make the same thing for all the pattern here? Now I have to go back to the pattern. Okay, escape. Let's get out of that. So okay, now I'm gonna go to the pattern. Click on the pattern, and you see the number here, pattern with number. Click on it. This will allow me to edit the pattern. And the way to do it is, you see here, I need add to the pattern. I need to add to the pattern. So I'm going to go to this location and click on add to the pattern. I'm going to add to the pattern what? Okay, so I have to highlight the thing I need to add to the, I need to add this curvature here. So I highlight it, and then I say what? Okay, so I'm going to accept. When I accept, you see this one with the X, which has the reference one. So I'm going to click on the reference one, click on it, and automatically it will make the same for all of them. So we say accept again. So now, so this way I was able to modify the pattern because maybe I forgot, or I need to change the pattern, or I need to edit it, and so on. So I was able to create this pattern here. Okay, yes, let me do this. Okay, so now I'm going to do now the first thing. Now I need to repeat this pattern on the 3 other corners. And the fastest way, instead of redraw the whole thing all over again, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the symmetry. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to put the references, and now first I'm going to say okay, I'm going to select this pattern, and I'm going to do a mirror. Go click on the mirror, and then I'm going to choose the plane, the right plane here. You see this right plane here? When you click on it, so it make me the pattern to the other side, and it is accepted, so skip. So now I have this 2 pattern now. The next step is I'm going to select these 2 patterns. So I'm going to say, okay, I need pattern number 1. No, not pattern, pattern number 2. And the control or shift, control. And pattern number 4. Okay. And now I need to make a mirror around what? Did we have a mirror? Let me get the mirror. I need a mirror around what? The front plane. You see the front plane? I'm going to click on the front plane, and then you're going to have the pattern. So you're going to say escape to accept it. So now I was able to create this pattern. Now the next step is I need to make the circular pattern around here. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to go to the top view. I'm going to draw a circle by center. Okay, first I need, okay, circle by center. And this is diameter is 6. Enter. Okay, and I'm going to put it anywhere, somewhere here in the vertical line. I can click this plane. I'm going to put it here somewhere. Okay, now let's make the dimension. And the dimension from the center of this circle to the center of any circle here, this should be 21. So I'm going to make it 21. Enter, whatever dimension you want. Okay. Now we located the location, the distance. Now we need to start creating the, so I'm gonna go home, the part itself. So I'm gonna say go home and then make extrusion. So I'm gonna say single, that's fine, plus, okay. So I'm gonna, let me zoom so you can see it better. Okay, so I'm gonna extrude. Okay, so I'm gonna say single, click on this one, right click, and we're gonna go up 6, enter. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the top view, and I'm gonna say what? I'm gonna highlight this one. Oh, okay, let me do the same thing, instead go back again and repeat it. So what I'm gonna do is just let me go back to the home and make a round. And for this one here, the round is 2 millimeters. I'm gonna make it 2 millimeter, enter. Very good. Okay, now let's go to the top view. I'm gonna, let me zoom. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this piece here I draw and go to the pattern, and I'm gonna choose circular pattern. So I'm gonna choose circular pattern. Now I need to make sure that I put it in the center of this thing here. When I see it is in the center and I see a circle around it passing by the drawing I just finished, I'm gonna click. And now it get me this 12, that's correct. This is the number I want, so I'm gonna say okay. So now I was able to finish the drawing for the pattern and the rotation and so on. Let me go home. Okay, no, okay. Now let's, okay, let me get escape. Okay, let me, now to get rid of these things we use in the drawings, what I'm gonna do, hide the design body. So design body is hide, and then hide also the base reference. I don't need the base reference anymore. Okay, now I can highlight all these dimensions and delete them. And then, okay, I don't need also this base. Okay, then I bring back the design body back. Here is the design body, so let me look at it. Okay, it looks beautiful. Okay, so now this is the design body, and if you want to add some gadget, so if you go to view and under view overrides, okay, I can change the light on this one, so I'm going to make it like say 40. It's going to be lighter a little bit. It looks nicer with the color. Yeah, see. Okay, anyway, this is something up to you to use, and then also you change the color or the material. You can choose it from part painter and so on. Oh, I noticed something here, like if you look at the drawing, it seems like during the process of editing or deleting, by mistake I deleted the hole in this location here. So how can I return back or this hole? Okay, the best way to do it is you go back to the same pattern. This was part of the first pattern, so I'm gonna go back to pattern number 1. Okay, so you see the number here, 3 by 3. I'm gonna click on it. This will allow me to edit the pattern, and this is the location, and this is the handle for this location here that was deleted by mistake. So how to bring it back? To bring it back, you see this one here, suppress instance. You click on it and you go to the same handle. See still the location here. If you click on the location, it will bring it back. You see how it is? Or suppose you want to modify a design, you want to delete it something from certain location, like suppose I need to delete one of the items in the pattern. So what you can do is just what you can do. Suppose I want to delete this one. I don't want, so I'm gonna click on it. It will disappear. Now if you want to bring it back, you click on the handle. Okay, and also you can resize the dimensions and so on using that. Once you are bring it back, then you can say what, accept, and then we are done, and then accept again. Okay, so now we are done, and I hope that you enjoyed and you like this video. Will end up the video for this session, and I would really appreciate it if you give me your feedback. First, I would like to thank you for watching the video, and I would really appreciate it if you give me your feedback and comments and some modification. If you have something, would you like me to go over it in more details and so on, because there is another video coming about different pattern and so on, because I didn't cover the whole series of pattern. Okay, so now I would like, if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and give it a thumb up. Have a wonderful day, and looking forward to see you on another video.